So my name is Bonita and I'm from Indonesia and I'm taking accounting and finance as my first major in Business International. So let me start about myself. My hobby is I love to read. One of my recent reading right now is by Rainbow Rowell. It's about Eleanor and Port. And also I love to read John Green. Sometimes I like to read Indonesian novel, and I love to watch movie also. My favorite movie right now is probably Now You See Me Too. And yeah, I tend to watch movie like every recent movie come. I will watch it. Like I'm always try to up to date to a new movie. And I love sport. Some of the sport I love hockey, swimming, and basketball. My recent activity is a volunteer for the LO International for Java Jazz Festival. Java Jazz Festival is basically is the one of the biggest jazz festival in Indonesia. And being an LO means like I have to pick up the artists from the first time they came until they perform on stage and until they go back to the airport. Also, for my past experience, I've been working for the mayor election is in Bandung. I've been in a social media team where I've influenced people to vote for the specific mayor, and also I work for the president election and social media team also, and the way they do the work is the same. I have to influence people to vote for Jokowi. Jokowi is right now is our president, and tell them if they're confused, give them explanation. If they think that this president is not worth to be a president, I'm asking them the opinion, and like we give a result like how quite many people gonna vote for this specific president. Next is my motivation is I love to interact with new people and like communicate with a new environment, putting myself in a new place where I can adjust myself. And also I love to spread more about Indonesia because right now not a lot of people know about Indonesia, just some part of it. Some people only know Indonesia is Bali. But unfortunately, Indonesia is not only Bali. They have like a lot of country, like Java, like Sumatra, Pekanbaru. There's a lot. And there's a lot of beautiful island rather than only Bali. And also teach them that Indonesia have a lot of culture tradition that not only once, and that's motivate me. About the reason I want to go to Hungary, I know that Hungary is one of the most historical place about their small city but rich of history. And also I would like to try their traditional food, knowing as one of the food that I will love to try is langos and taroti, paprika, as I remember. And of course, knowing that Hungry person is outgoing, friendly, and I would love to meet them. And why the reason I want to teach right now because I know that I am lack of leadership, and by taking this is my chance to improve one of my weakness. And the reason I would love to teach because I can I can improve uh, my motivation to give them knowledge about Indonesia, and also I can uh, improve myself about my weaknesses in leadership. And of course, and why I choose children and teenager is because as what I know, if you wanna improve something, you have to start from a little. So by teaching little children is maybe a hard time, but it challenged me to be more setting my mind about my goal. And teaching children is you need to make them occupied. So you need to know how to handle them and their a lot of behavior. Because if we teach more to adult, they sometimes they're more stubborn, they cannot be controlled because they're already more older than us. And but if we teach children, we can teach them with our creativity. We can tell, because kids is have more open-minded person, and so we can teach them more easily. And even though sometimes it's kind of hard if they have like, if they're grounded grungy or like yelling or crying, we have to learn to how to communicate with them. And also the method that I will use is probably gonna be different from children and teenager, because they have a different mind or set of study. For children, maybe I will teach them by drawing about my traditional houses, our traditional clothes. I show them like this is our money, or like the color. I show them the language, but in a fun way and easy way. I show them by games, because kids love games. And for teenager, maybe because they're a little bit more older, probably I will teach them by tell first about history, by video, the fun video about Indonesia, and teach them the language that I will explain. Also, not only that, maybe I can teach them by cooking of my food from Indonesia, and probably dancing, how, because Indonesia have a lot of traditional culture. They have a unique dance, different dance every single culture. And yeah, and if this is not effective for them, probably I will ask them like what is their definition of study, and what they like to like, how they want their way to study, and I will cope up with that, try to combine the way they want and the way that my material will go, so it's still being in the same direction where I want it, so they still get the way they want to study, and I still can get the way my material can be given to them. So, and if still, and maybe kids kind of get bored easily, so probably give them a little break, give them a little bit like games, so they will not gonna get bored to the study where it goes. So yeah, so that's it, how I will solve and the reason I want to teach. So, and terima kasih.